My entitled stepdaughter stole money from me, so I issued an ultimatum to my husband: kick her out or divorce. I found the money missing from my jewelry box on a Tuesday morning when I was getting ready for work. $500 in cash I kept for true emergencies, completely gone. The box wasn't damaged, nothing else was touched or moved around, just the money had vanished overnight. I'm Lisa, and I've been married to David for 3 years now. His daughter Chloe is 17 and has lived with us full-time since her mom died in a car accident 4 years ago. She's always been difficult, constantly testing boundaries, pushing limits, doing the typical rebellious teenager stuff that drives me crazy. But stealing from family was crossing a line I absolutely could not and would not ignore. I confronted Chloe the moment she got home from school that afternoon. She denied it completely, got immediately defensive and angry, said she had absolutely no idea what I was talking about and how dare I accuse her. But she wouldn't look me directly in the eyes during our conversation, kept fidgeting nervously with her phone and avoiding eye contact. When David came home from his construction job, I told him exactly what had happened. He said we should give Chloe the benefit of the doubt. Maybe I'd somehow misplaced the money somewhere else in the house. That response made me absolutely furious, because I knew exactly where I'd put it and when. I demanded he search her bedroom immediately. We found nothing suspicious, but that didn't change my mind at all. Who else possibly could have taken it? David and I were both at work all day, and Chloe had called in sick to school with a supposed stomach bug. The next day, another $100 disappeared from my purse while I was showering before work. This time I was absolutely certain someone was deliberately taking my money. I drove to the electronics store and installed a small security camera in our bedroom that night, hidden behind books where nobody would notice it. On Thursday afternoon, the camera caught everything I needed to see. Chloe entered our room around 3 p.m. when she thought the house was empty. She went straight to my dresser, opened the top drawer methodically, and took cash directly from my wallet with practiced efficiency. Clear, undeniable video evidence of theft from my own stepdaughter. I showed David the footage that evening after dinner. He watched it 3 complete times without saying a single word, his face getting noticeably paler with each viewing. Finally, he admitted that yes, Chloe had been taking money from us, but he begged me desperately not to involve police. I gave him my final ultimatum right there in our living room. Either Chloe leaves our house immediately and permanently, or I file for divorce within the week. I absolutely refuse to continue living with a thief, especially one who showed zero remorse for her actions. David asked for just 24 hours to figure things out properly. He said there were important things about the entire situation that I didn't understand, serious complications that made everything much more complex than simple teenage rebellion. But I was completely done with his excuses and mysterious complications. Chloe had stolen from me twice that I knew of, lied about it to my face, and David had initially defended her even when confronted with crystal clear video evidence. That night, around midnight, I heard David and Chloe talking quietly in the kitchen. I couldn't make out specific words through the walls, but Chloe was definitely crying, and David's voice sounded desperate, almost pleading with her about something urgent. The next morning, David sat me down with coffee and said he needed to tell me something important he'd been hiding for months, something critical about why Chloe really needed that money so badly. His hands were visibly shaking as he opened his laptop and showed me emails I'd never seen before. Medical bills, insurance claims, appointment confirmations from specialists, and that's when I finally discovered what Chloe had actually been doing with every dollar she'd taken.